Today we're talking about how hypnotherapy can help you in enhancing, developing, or rediscovering your creativity. Maybe you had some great creative talents or skills like playing something or drawing or singing or writing or making something with your own hands. But then that creativity kind of dried up. Or you were told that you don't have creativity at all, that you're not a creative person, and then you believed it. But let's get one thing straight right now. Everyone has creativity, because creativity, that's life energy, that's creative power, and every single person has it. Some of us were taught that we are creative, that we're good at it, that we were encouraged to further explore it and develop it. And some others were taught that they're not creative, that they shouldn't or couldn't discover it, and they accepted it. So in hypnotherapy, we're actually learning or relearning how to use that creative power that everyone has within themselves. Believe me, everyone. Even though if you believed up until now that you don't have a single drop of creativity in your blood, you have it. It doesn't matter what you believed up so far. It matters whether you want to discover or rediscover it. But sometimes that creative power dries up. What happens there? It might be that we were not using that creative power for our highest good. So then it's kind of making us slow down, and it's sending us signals. It wants us to learn something from that to be able to move on. And yet another thing might be that we actually never learned how to see it, how to understand it, and how to use it. And we can learn those things through hypnotherapy. Someone might tell you, I don't have, for example, drawing skills. I'm not really talented for drawing, but then my sister, for example, she has talent for drawing. But let me tell you something. If you really needed drawing as a talent in your life, and if you really put energy into developing that talent, you would have it. You would master it. They say that Beatles were what they were because they were practicing for 10,000 hours. So if you put 2 or 3 years into something, you're for sure gonna master it. But here we're talking about a different kind of talents, different kind of creativity. That's creativity that's inborn. Creativity that we all have by our pure existence. And sometimes that creativity is blocked. And it's very dangerous when it's blocked, because it means that actually the flow of creative life power is somewhere stagnating. It's not flowing freely. So to unblock that energy flow, we use different techniques. One of them is hypnotherapy. With hypnotherapy, we go to the cause, to the root of the problem that usually lies within our subliminal mind. And there we can see the source of the problem, we can feel it, we can talk to it. Actually, you as a client have very interesting conversation during the session. That's very honest, emotional and dynamic conversation you're having, and it's helping you to understand why that blockage came into your life. Because those challenges always come in our life so they can help us with something, to help us grow or understand something, or to redirect us. So you get an opportunity to actually see why you had this blockage of creativity, and how is it actually helping you in your life. And once you understand and see that, you can revert it, you can make it now flowing freely and actually help you achieve your creative goals. So hypnotherapy is one method we use. We can also use other methods, for example, meditations, when we need people to relax, to come down, to find their inner peace, to be able to hear their own intuition, their own creative inner wise force. We can use other techniques, for example, Reiki. It's actually very, very helpful in supporting that energy flow, the flow of creative life energy through your physical body and also through your subtle bodies. It's also very important because it empowers your inner strength, so it renews your inner strength so that you as a client can continue work on your own, so that you're capable of dealing with other life challenges or some blockages that might come up later on in your life on your own. Every one of us deserves a fulfilling and joyful life, a life that is full of health, full of peace, full of love. And that's why it's so important not to look down on any kind of creative blockage that we might have in our life. It's there for a reason, it has a message for you, and it's very, very important to hear that message and to allow your creative energy to flow. If you need help on that journey, feel free to give us a call.